13th, 2024, the Future Business Leaders of America hosted its 12th annual Pink Out football game to raise funds for breast cancer awareness. The Rams players' special Pink Out football jerseys could be sponsored in honor of loved ones that are fighting cancer, have survived cancer, or have already lost the battle. The name of the honors are printed on the back of the jerseys, which were worn by the football players during the game and then were to be awarded to the sponsors at the conclusion of the game in the special ceremony. Due to rainy weather, this year's jersey ceremony was canceled. We are presenting this video in place of that ceremony to share with families and friends. I'm Amelia Lamont, the Secretary of FBLA, along with Cam Meyer, the Vice President of FBLA, and we will be reading the script as it would have been presented at the night of the game. Thank you for watching as we support the cancer fighters, honor the cancer survivors, and remember those who have passed. Each jersey sponsored represents a story of courage, strength, and love.
Jersey number 1, worn by David Barnes, is sponsored by the Hall family in honor of Jessica Hall. Joining Jessica tonight are her husband Brett, daughters Cece and Ellie, and her mother Janet. Jessica was diagnosed with breast cancer in May of 2022. With the support of her family and friends, she underwent surgery and treatment and is currently in remission.
Jersey number 2, worn by Jaden Morales, is sponsored by Frederick, Mandy, and Brenna Bema in honor of Helen Bema. Helen lost her battle to breast cancer in 2003 at the age of 46. She was a loving stay-at-home mother to Frederick and husband Mitchell. Helen was an active member of Faith Lutheran Church. Her legacy lives on in the lives of her 3 grandchildren. She certainly would have been at every Rams game watching Brenna cheer.
Jersey number 4, sponsored by Christine Rebecca Hefner, worn by Marlon Price, is in memory of Scott Smith, the father of MVTHS students Caitlin and Jacob Smith. Scott was diagnosed with cancer in July of 2011. By the time he was diagnosed, the cancer was very advanced and aggressive. Despite treatment, Scott tragically passed away on August 31st, 2011, at the age of 40. Scott was a very family-centered man, an attentive and loving father and husband. Among the things that made him great was his resilience, strong work ethic, and patience. Understanding, kindness, generosity, a brilliant sense of humor, and a love of the great outdoors. His legacy continues to shine through his children Jacob, Caitlin, Ryan, and Madeline. 2 weeks ago marked the 13th anniversary of his passing. Our family would like to thank you for honoring his memory and the gift of this jersey. This jersey will serve as a reminder to us that although life given to us on earth is short, the memories and love we have are eternal.
Jersey number 5, worn by Nazavion Nesbitt, is in memory of Charles Reitnauer. Receiving this jersey tonight is Paula Reitnauer, Jessica, Levi, and Charleston Cabot. Charlie loves supporting youth and especially the Mount Vernon Rams. We miss you down here. Charlie, go Rams.
Jersey number 7, worn by Jayshawn Staples, is sponsored by Joyce Barnes in honor of Trudy. Trudy is the heart of her family. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2010. It came back a second time in 2012, and she has been in remission for 11 years.
Jersey number 8, worn by Jack Kessler, is sponsored by Parley Schniver and in memory of Neil Parnell. Joining Parley tonight are Neil's wife, Kay Parnell, daughter, Mandy Bathon, and Neil's granddaughter, Ren Bathon. On February 25, 2024, Neil Purnell lost his battle with brain cancer and went to be with his grandson Hunter Marlowe in heaven. Neil was a husband to Kay, father to Robbie and Mandy, and grandfather to Hunter, Robbie, Jalen, Ren, and Slade, and served on the City of Mount Vernon Fire Department for 30 years, retiring with the rank of lieutenant. Neil was a talented musician playing with many local bands and the West Salem Trinity Church Praise Band here in Mount Vernon.
Jersey number 9, worn by CJ Hughes, is sponsored by Nancy, Brian, and Blake Deaton in memory of Tom Deaton. Tonight, we would like to honor Tom Deaton, who lost a battle to cancer on November 23, 2004. This is to honor the 20-year mark of his passing. He was a loving father, husband, and sports fanatic. Accepting the jersey are his sons Brian and Blake, and now his grandchildren Elena and Drake.
Jersey number 10, worn by Ty Pierce, is sponsored by the Scarborough family in loving memory of Kathy Baltzel. Here to receive the jersey is Danny, Aaron, Avery, Amy, Jennifer, and Angie. Kathy is loved and missed dearly by her family and friends.
Jersey number 14, worn by Daniel Nelson, is in honor of Chelsea Bailey. Chelsea was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2018 and is currently in remission. Her friends and family love her very much and supported her throughout her journey. Chelsea is joined tonight by her daughter Kylie Halbin and her husband Randy.
Jersey number 15, worn by Sawyer Lusby in honor of Karen Brockman. Karen is the grandma of Sophia Owens. She beat 2 rounds with cancer and is currently living life to its fullest. She loves football and thinks Sawyer is her boyfriend too.
Jersey number 19, worn by Truman Carnine, is in honor of his Aunt Michelle. Michelle has continued to fight a 7-year battle against stage 4 breast cancer. The diagnosis has never stopped her from fulfilling her life's dreams. Here tonight, receiving Truman's jersey, Michelle's sister, Lauren Carnine, and brother Jeff Dornarski.
Jersey number 21, worn by Charlie Shoup, is in honor of Judy Harmoning. Judy is a mother to 3 children, Ryan, Heather, and Aaron, a grandmother to 2 granddaughters, and has been married to Glenn for 55 years. She is 21-year breast cancer survivor and was first diagnosed in September of 2003. In November of 2003, she underwent surgery for bilateral mastectomies, followed by many years of pharmaceutical therapy. She is very thankful for her medical team, which consisted of Dr. Kelly, Dr. Oza, and Dr. Shores, who saw her through many years of treatment, therapy, and recovery. Judy would also like to thank her husband, children, and many other family members for their consistent and love and support, and a special thank you to her daughter, Heather, who has participated in countless 40 and 60-mile benefit walks to raise funds for breast cancer awareness. She would also like to thank Wes and Andrea for honoring her tonight. Judy's advice to anyone is to be your own health advocate and get regular mammogram screenings because early detection saves lives. By the grace of God, she has been able to live a very happy life. Wesley and Andrea would like to recognize Judy for the constant love and support she and her family have given to them throughout the years. Judy is a second mom to Andrea after her own mother passed away in 2011, and she loves to spoil Charlie and Cole like they are her own grandchildren. It is with great love that they were given the opportunity to sponsor Charlie's jersey in her honor.
Jersey number 22, worn by Malik Grissom and sponsored by Margie Schwartz, is in memory of Coach Marty Schwartz. Joining Margie are her daughters Samantha and Casey and McClellan. Words and their families. Marty passed away in April 2013 after battling colon cancer for 4 years. Marty was a 1981 graduate of Mount Vernon High School and then did 22 years in the United States Marine Corps before returning to Mount Vernon to work for the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department. Marty served as the DARE officer for Jefferson County and made an impact on many students, but it was during his time as a coach for JCSA football that he really made a mark. Marty also volunteered his time with the Mount Vernon High School football program, running the helmet camp and becoming a mentor and role model for the high school players.
Jersey number 26, worn by Noah Ellis, was sponsored by Marcel Ellis in memory of Noah's loving grandmother, Harriet Pitts. She passed away from cancer at the age of 54.
Jersey number 27, worn by Jackson Simmons, is in honor of his grandpa, Barry Forsyth. This message is from Jackson. Grandpa Barry survived cancer, and I'm very thankful for this. I want him to know that I appreciate all of his support, and I love him.
Jersey number 35, worn by Chris Rudolph, is sponsored by Casey Wartz and her family in memory of Marty Schwartz, known to his grandkids as Papa Marty. Marty passed away in April of 2013 after battling colon cancer for 4 years. Marty graduated from Mount Vernon High School in 1981, served 22 years in the United States Marine Corps, and worked for the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department until he passed away. Marty was well known for his work with the JCSA football teams, coaching and announcing games.
Jersey number 44, worn by Amari Rose, is sponsored by the Ringside Buffet in honor of Amiri's aunt, Casey Minton. Casey is a breast cancer survivor.
Jersey number 52, worn by Ryder Rhodes and sponsored by Shannon and Ryder Rhodes and Martin's Nest, is in honor of Jenny White. Jenny is joined by her husband Daniel, and daughters Megan and Cassie. Jenny is currently going through treatment for pancreatic cancer, and her strong faith in God has been helping her along the way. She was recently accepted into trial treatment plan in Nashville, Tennessee. She is an amazing Christian, mother, wife, friend, and coworker. Jenny is one of the most caring people we know. She prays that God uses his diagnosis to help others see him through her.
Jersey number 63, worn by Ben Zirkelbach, is in honor of Virginia Borton. Virginia Borton is a cherished member of the Ram fam and is a paraprofessional in the special education department here at MVTHS. She is currently battling lymphoma. Virginia is tough and cancer is no match for her tendency. We want Virginia to know that she is loved and she will never fight alone. Here tonight to receive the jersey is Virginia's husband, Fred Borton, and sons, Clayton and Landon.
Jersey number 66, worn by Christian Taylor, is sponsored by Shanna Mays and Adrian Johnson in memory of Christian's great-grandfather, Rip Trout, who passed away on July 2, 2000, at the age of 77. After a courageous battle with lung cancer, Rip was a successful car salesman and owner of a car lot in Mount Vernon, Illinois, for many years. He cherished family, traveling in his RV, and attending rodeos. Rip is deeply missed by his loved ones.
Jersey number 73, worn by Ryan Lingus, sponsored by Jim and Christy Lingus, is in honor of Megan Shields. Megan is married to Matt and has 4 children. Her nephew Ryan Lingus attends Mount Vernon High School and plays football on the team. In 2022, Megan was diagnosed with a malignant grade 3 astrocytoma brain tumor. She underwent 2 laser surgeries and 1 craniotomy. To remove part of the tumor, she then completed 8 weeks of radiation and a year of chemotherapy. Megan persevered through this difficult time and is now in remission.
Jersey number 79, worn by Logan Webb, is in memory of Mike Shelton, who at 66 years old lost his battle of colon cancer in July. Mike was a hard worker who had worked for Defenders for 47 years. He also had a farm and took care of his cows up until a few weeks before his death. Mike will be missed by his sisters and nieces and nephews. Here to receive his jersey is Connie Poole, Diana Webb, Zachary Webb, and Kyle Webb.
Jersey number 84, worn by Keaton Koch and sponsored by Mike Vladetic, is to honor Kelly Taylor. Kelly is joined by her daughter Tatum, her son Tucker, her mother Debbie, and her friend Mike. Kelly was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2006 at the age of 32 with a 1-year-old son, Tucker. Kelly received outpouring of support from her fans, friends, family, co-workers, and church family during her chemo and radiation treatments. 3 years after diagnosis, she was blessed with an amazing daughter, Tatum Taylor, who is a sophomore here at MVTHS. 18 years later, Kelly says she is beyond blessed to be called a cancer survivor. Kelly would like to thank all who support her and her family.
Jersey number 85, worn by Jack Laughlin and sponsored by Sean Laughlin, is in memory of Jack's aunt Melissa, Missy Wingo, who lost her battle with cancer October 12, 2023. Missy's husband Jeff Wingo, daughter Dala Wingo, grandson Asher Wingo, and sister Marla Laughlin are here tonight to receive Jack's jersey.
We want to thank all of the family and friends who supported their loved ones through this event. We know that cancer does not end in the 4th quarter of a football game. Our hope is that the donations received from this game will fund research that will find a cure for this opponent called cancer. Thank you for helping us tackle cancer.